Look at this advent calendar. This is the Hemline 2022 Sewing Advent Calendar. Full disclaimer, there are going to be spoilers ahead. Hi, I'm Emma from Studio 77. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing and hitting the bell for lots of sewing tips, tricks and bag making tutorials. So on this video, we are going to be showing you everything that's inside the Hemline 2022 Advent Calendar. Now, if you have ever wondered what is inside these Advent calendars, like I have, then you're going to see everything that's inside here. Is it worth it? Is it not? I'm not sure. So this is the first video out of 4 advent calendar unboxings that I'm going to be doing, so watch out for the next ones. This has not been sponsored in any way via Hemline. I have bought this out of my own pocket to see what is inside and to show you guys too. So this retails at £35, around £35 at the moment. So let's see what's inside. On the back it says I won't look too closely because it tells you everything that's inside. I never understand why they do that. Like, I know that they want to tell you what's inside, but at the same time, why? Because it's an advent calendar and you want a surprise. But anyway, right, I'm not going to look too closely at that. It doesn't tell us much on the box. It just says advent calendar. Let's see what we need to do. So there's this little pocket in the front. Put your finger in. Oh wow, okay, so they're individual boxes. I really love the packaging, I have to say. This is a really beautifully put together advent calendar. I'm really hopeful that the contents are going to be as exciting, because I have a little bit of a feeling that they've kind of put all the effort into the packaging and the contents aren't going to be as good. But I'm really hoping I'm going to be proven wrong. So here's number 1. This is the kind of advent calendar that you could use year after year, because you could refill it. So there's that. That's a good thing. Ah, okay. We've got a point turner and button gauge. That's quite cool. I like that. My point turner at the moment, the point has broken. Really helpful. So this will be really useful. And button gauge. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm going to use the button gauge very much. You don't really do many buttonholes in bag making, but I do a lot of sewing, so it could be useful. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, cute little window. Ah, okay. We've got some hand needles. Yeah, useful, but not... I mean, you can never have too many hand needles, I guess. Again, I mean, the inside is really cute. All the packaging, you've got this really nice... It's all printed really beautifully, so that's really good. Number 3. Ah, number 3 is the front door, which I can't pull out of the box. Inside we have some pins. Okay, yes, still very useful, but honestly I'm not that excited yet. Yeah, I guess they are useful. Berry pins. It's quite nice that it tells you on the box what's inside as well. Right, where were we? Number 4. Household pins. Okay, I know this is a sewing advent calendar, but really it would be nice to be have a little bit more excitement about it. Anyway, household pins. Yeah, you can never have too many. I mean, this would be a great advent calendar if you've just started sewing and you don't have that many supplies, then this would be great for that. Number 5 is another long one. Ah, okay, this is useful. This is a sewing gauge, so we've got a point for our collars as well. I'm not sure, actually, maybe you can help me. I'm not sure what this bit is for. This bit that we can turn here. I'm sure it's super useful. We've got a button spacer as well, so you can pull this along and you can check your hem gauge, that kind of thing. Useful to have. Actually, I don't have one of these, so that's pretty cool. What number are we on now? We are on number 6. There's another window. Yeah, okay. Black thread. Don't know how I feel about that. Let's move on quickly. Number 7. White thread. See, if I was opening this every day, by this point I would think I may be a little bit despondent. Like, can you... Hemline, please, can you put a little bit more effort in? We've all got black and white thread. It's not that exciting to open an advent calendar and find black and white thread. Okay, number 8. Kind of losing all hope at this point. Cream thread. Okay, number 9. I'm trying to stay positive. I am. What do we have in number 9? We have, ooh, okay, we have Hemline Gold is their premium line, and we've got a black and a white needle threader. Now, I don't really use needle threaders. They're quite cool. They're a nice shape if you do use needle threaders, but nothing is that exciting. Let's go to number 10. Could this be exciting? Safety pins? Safety pins. Okay, yes, again, useful. We've got some gold and we've got silver. Put them back in that box. Right, come on 11. Come on, we can do better than this. We have some bobbins. Okay, if you have a machine that has these bobbins, then that's useful, but most machines, at least the higher end machines, you're going to need the same brand bobbin. I have a Bernina which I use almost solely, and that does not take these bobbins. It takes the kind of jumbo bobbins. And my other machines, my Janome, I'm pretty sure don't use these either. Okay, come on, we're almost halfway through. Let's have a bit of excitement. 12. A white dressmaker's pencil. Okay, yeah, that's quite useful. But again, there's no excitement yet. Come on, come on, I'm hopeful. Let's keep going. Okay, 13. We have a seam ripper. Woohoo! I guess you can never have too many of these. Put that with the pile. So far, 10 out of 10 for packaging. Not that excited by the contents. Sorry, Hemline, but this is not an exciting advent calendar. I mean, yeah, if you're a beginner to dressmaking, sewing, then yeah, that could be quite good to build up your stash. But most people that are going to buy this advent calendar are going to be people that sew, that enjoy sewing, that already have all this stuff. Anyway, we've not finished yet. There's plenty more to go. We're on number 14. Hemline Gold tape measure. Okay, this is a good one because I already have one of these, but it's a really nice tape measure. It's just like a black tape measure. I mean, there's not really much to talk about, is there, with a tape measure, but quite useful. Okay, we are on to number 15. What do we have in here? We have a thimble. I mean, this is staying on the theme, isn't it? It's all kind of basic supplies. I mean, Hemline are a good make. I do use Hemline. Sadly, this thimble is gigantic. I do have tiny fingers. It just about fits on my thumb. Maybe useful if I need one for my thumb, but I will put that over there. I think they do gold thimbles. That would have been really nice in their gold range. Okay, we're on to 16. What is 16? We have a retractable tape measure. That's quite cool, quite useful. It's in pink. I wonder if they're different colours. I don't know if they're all the same. Same with the seam ripper too. Right, 17. We have tomato pincushion, a classic tomato pincushion. That's quite useful. It'd be good if it stood up. It's a little bit of a drunk tomato pincushion. Maybe it will squish down. You've got the little chili pepper there. Usually, traditionally, yeah, I think it does. They have like little metal filings in there so you can sharpen your needles, FYI, if you always wondered what the little chili was for. Okay, we are on number 18. Now 18 is a big one. Let's see. Ooh, we have some scissors. Yeah, they're not sewing scissors, are they? I don't think they're sewing scissors. I think they must be paper scissors. They don't look like sewing scissors. But again, literally never have too many pairs of scissors. You can guarantee that someone in your family is going to use them on something not sewing related, which is a divorceable offence. Okay, right. 19. We have some yarn and wool needles. I mean, at this point, there's kind of no more hope left, is there? But we will keep going. There's always time. We've got a bent, they are plastic. I feel like they could snap quite easily. Anyway, again, never have too many needles. Moving on to 20. We have, woohoo, something a bit more exciting. We have some silver shirring elastic, which is quite fun. I mean, usually shirring elastic you don't see so much, but I guess you could do some decorative stitches with that. So that's quite fun. And it's something I definitely don't have in my stash. So that is a good one. 21. We have some buttons. I mean, they're not... What am I going to do with those? Ooh, 6. I mean, that's quite cool. 6 holes. That's quite a cool button, I have to say. And that one's quite cool. But mostly... Oh! We've got a quarter of a button. That's useful. Just feel like it's kind of like, what can we put? Oh, let's put in some buttons. Let's put in some needles. Okay, 22. We have, ooh, finally something super useful, some clips. So we've only got 4, but useful because I end up usually just chucking them around my workroom, which is not so helpful. So that is good. Some clips, okay. 23. We've got a kilt pin. Yeah, I mean, I've got quite a few of these. I don't think I've ever used a quilt pin. I guess it's nice if you've got a jumper or something that you want to hold together, but ultimately I don't find it. I mean, how many of you have made a kilt? Oh, I know, I need a kilt pin. Yeah, that's going to go back in the box, I'm afraid. Right, we have our final day, our 24. Okay, are you ready? We have some gold shirring elastic. So the only other exciting thing in this box we have 2 of, so that's good. Okay, I'm pleased about that. Let's have a look at everything we've got and tot up all the prices and see the value. Okay, so here was everything that was in the box, and I'm going to tot up the total and put it on the screen right now. Now, I have to say, I'm not going to buy this next year. I may buy it if Hemline get back to me and tell me, or contact me and tell me that they have changed it and they've made it better, then I will think about it. But at the minute, if this is the kind of stuff that's going to be inside it, I don't really need any of this. Some of it is quite useful, like the sewing gauge I'll use. Obviously the tape measures, they are useful. I don't tend to use a retractable one too often. The clips for sure. Safety pins, I highly doubt I'll use them. Pins, yes. Needles, you never have too many. And the thread, of course, I will use. But ultimately, it's not great, I'm afraid. But yeah, I'm still glad I did it. I'm still glad I unboxed it. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments in the box below. Will you be getting this? Are you as disappointed as me? Don't worry though, because I'm doing 3 more advent calendar unboxings. So I'm hopeful that we can go up from here and have a bit of excitement in the next ones. You can find those on the screen right now. So take a look and let me know what you think on the next video.